certainly your position. You've been in the position in the past to speak for the league.
I can tell you this. It's simple. Me personally, I don't condone any hate to any kind, to any race, to Jewish communities, to black communities, to Asian communities. You guys know where I stand. And
I think the people around you have poisoned mind and have a way of thinking.
It's the world. You go to Israel, the blacks are just treated like dogs.
So do you have to treat them like that too?
The white Jews, there's white Jews or black Jews. Do you understand?
And are the black Jews less than the white Jews?
100%, 50, 100%.
And is that right?
It is a question. We don't evaluate what's right and wrong. We live in a society. We live in a culture. We have to live within that culture.
But shouldn't we take a stand for what's wrong and be the change and the difference?
I don't want to change the culture because I can't. It's too big.
But you can change yourself.
I don't want to change it.
We only have laws institutionalizing this discrimination against African Jews and refugees. It also participates in eugenics programs against them. Despite denying it for years, in 2013, the Israeli government admitted it had been administering Depo-Provera birth control injections to Ethiopian women without their consent, in an utter violation of personal sovereignty. A journalist who interviewed 35 Ethiopian immigrants found they were threatened into taking the shots while being held in transit camps. One Ethiopian woman named Emma Wyash said, "We said we won't have the shot. They told us if you don't, you won't go to Israel. You won't get aid or medical care. We were afraid. We didn't have a choice, so we accepted the injection. It was only with their permission that we were allowed to leave. Some were even told unless they received the injection, they would be barred from the country forever." The birth rate among Israel's Ethiopian population dropped a stunning 50% from 2002 to 2012 as a result of this eugenics program. But that's not all. There are even gangs that exist to attack Israelis in interracial relationships. A very revealing poll found that only 25% of white Israelis would permit a child to marry an Ethiopian Jew. Even less would live in a majority Ethiopian neighborhood. Other than Palestinians, of course, Ethiopian Jews are the most vulnerable to police abuse and incarceration. They make up just 2% of the population, yet comprise over 20% of the youth prison population. In 2016, the Israeli police commissioner told the Israeli Bar Association that it was natural to suspect Ethiopian Jews of criminality. We were in Tel Aviv in the aftermath of the announcement and followed an impromptu rally in front of the police commissioner's house. One of the rally organizers was Tehune Maharat, whose cousin was murdered in a suspected hate crime by Israeli police.
תרביצו להם, תעצרו אותם, תקללו אותם, תתייחסו אליהם בצורה הכי משפילה והכי גזענית שיש. למה? כי הם שחורים, כי הם נמצאים במקום הלא נכון, בזמן הלא נכון, וכמובן, הם כנראה גם בצבע הלא נכון מבחינתו. אנחנו נתקלים בחומה, באטימות של המשטרה, של מדיניות של הממשלה, של אפילו האזרחים. התושבים, השכנים שלי, האנשים שהם חלק ממני, שאיתם גדלתי, ורוב חיי אני חיה פה. זאת אומרת, אמנם לא נולדתי פה, אבל גדלתי פה והתחנכתי, ופתאום אתה מרגיש שזה לא הבית שלך, כי אנשים גורמים לך לחשוב ככה, כי אנשים מתייחסים אליך ככה. אם זה במשרד הבריאות, שלקחו מהאימהות שלנו, הזריקו להם ג'נוסייד, זריקה לצמצום ילודה, שבאה ואומרת בצורה מאוד ברורה, ככה ברורה למשרד הבריאות,
when they hear our story. Breathing deep, cause I've been running for miles and know the slave master hunting me down. Plus I ain't stopping cause them hounds tracing trails on my track, tight and slack, motivated by the lashes cross my back. Spirit to last while thinking fast, dodging caskets, smashed past the badges, blasting at me past the plans to trap me. So when I ask, he laugh about the dad I ain't know I had, making me mad how my fam can't laugh.